Hello, I am Dr. Jacqueline Jones McKinney, and I am a medical licensed clinical psychologist in Texas. Hey, today we are going to talk about something very important called the imposter syndrome. Have you ever felt like a fraud? Like seriously, at work or in your relationships or just around other people, in your profession in general? Typically, imposter syndrome is with people who have experienced really high achievements, like a financial advisor or a doctor or a lawyer or a judge. I mean, really, really high positions, a pastor or maybe a banker or a teacher. But have you really ever felt like a fraud? And so much so that it affected the way in which you interacted with people or lack thereof, not really wanting to socialize or go anywhere in fear that people will find you out. Now, imposter syndrome is not a diagnosable disorder that you will find in the DSM-5R, but it is something that has certainly affected a lot of people. So let's talk about it a little bit. What is imposter syndrome? Well, kind of like I alluded to earlier, it's about feeling like a fraud. Although you have accomplished great things, you don't feel like you're worthy or you deserved it or you earned it. You feel incompetent around your peers, or you feel like you may say or do something that might allude to the fact that you're not as smart as you think you are. Listen, having imposter syndrome can make you feel like you're experiencing a lot of self-doubt, like you may be found out, and that you talk very negatively about yourself. Usually, people feel like you are extremely impressive with the things that you have accomplished, like maybe a cardiovascular and thoracic surgeon. Whatever your accomplishments may have been, you may get in the environment and feel like you should either, one, be the perfectionist, like everything you do should be perfect, and if it's not perfect, then you weren't worthy. Two, it could be you feel like you should be the expert, like you should know everything about every topic or every subject that you're discussing, and when you don't know, you feel like a fraud. The other thing is the natural genius. You should feel like at this point you know everything about every subject and that you should naturally know it, that you shouldn't have to study or that you shouldn't have to learn. It should just come naturally. And then you have the soloist, which is the person who feels like, well, if I couldn't do it on my own, then I must not be as smart or I might not be as competent. And then lastly, there is the super person, just meaning that you should always be better than anybody else and you should reach that achievement of success without very much help, that you're expected to reach it and you should never fail. And if you don't reach the highest accomplishment in your profession, then you feel like a failure. Imposter syndrome is real, and unfortunately, it is very prevalent in cultures of ethnic racial minorities. And so I'm saying this to say that it's important to know that no one in your profession knows everything. Nobody is the expert at everything, and everyone in the profession, no matter what it is, have had to ask for help one time or another. Remember that if you're experiencing symptoms of imposter syndrome, sit back and understand that you earned the profession that you are in. You earned every degree, you earned every accomplishment, and you deserve to be where you are. Also, take some time for yourself and appreciate the accomplishments that you have accomplished. Know that You are smart, you are competent, you are intelligent, and that you deserve to be in the circles that you are in. If you're a physician and you're in the hospital, no one gave you that medical degree. No one gave you all of the things that you need. You earned every single one of them. Remember that we all have to be open to learning new things. No one knows it all. Take your time. Give yourself some credit. You deserve every accomplishment you have obtained. With hard work, you did it. Thank you.